Hi Virgo, welcome to your end of February 2019 tarot update. It's Serena here, and this is the Morgan Greer deck. Ooh. So we got 3 major arcana cards. In the top positions. Wow. Another major arcana card. Woo. Well, you know, I was thinking, now what could be going on for Virgo? And there is that supermoon, and that's at 0 degrees of Virgo. 0 degrees of Virgo. And so full moons, we usually think of like the culmination of something or the ending. But I like culmination better than ending, because it's kind of like everything coming to that heightened state. Okay? The fruition. I like that rather than ending. Fruition. Because it has that sense of abundance attached to it, or fertility attached to it. So maybe there's something that is really significant for you. That's on February 19th. And that might be like important here. The Fool card, oh, let me just talk about this. This is the heart of the matter for you at the end of this time, is that yes, you are starting a new path, a new journey. And even I was even thinking about this before, that even though this is a full moon, it's at 0 degrees. So even though we think of that culmination, it's also to me like a new moon in a sense. And so you may experience that sense of beginnings. The Fool card is absolute beginnings. So it's really like something in, you know, maybe it's just one area of your life where like you're just starting a whole new field. You're going into a whole new different line of work. You are having your first child. Yeah, we do have here the Empress in the past position. Oh, one thing I want to say, I've been saying in some of these videos, because somebody mentioned, I think I had gotten the Empress card, and I was mentioning that this is a card of motherhood, and so I'm not a mother, but I'm, you know, past that age, or blah, blah, blah. And I realized that some of these cards may not apply to some people. I can't go through every possibility. It's not very, it doesn't flow right. This is not meant to take the place of a private reading, where we're focusing on the person's personal life specifically. This is like, you know, for everybody. So I have to kind of keep it to whatever it seems most appropriate, okay? And I do apologize if I seem to like focus too much in one area, because this is supposed to be a general focus. Now, this card is connected to Taurus and Libra, but it is that fertility, I don't know if I'd call it a fertility goddess, but that sense of, you know, impending motherhood maybe, or just creativity. That's another possibility. And if it is like, that's what I was using as an example, if somebody has never had a child before, and now it's like they're embarking on a whole new journey in it, but it's not that their whole life has changed. Maybe they still have the same partner, they live in the same place, but they are, you know, experiencing parenthood for the first time, or they're moving to a new country or a new city, or graduating from university, getting their first job. You know the drill. Everything, you know, one area of life that it's a whole new path for you. And so the Empress is in the past position, so somehow that is influencing this journey, this new journey of yours. And so it could be like love, and it could be that this to you feels like, I was thinking of that song by Foreigner, feels like the first time. And just that sense of, if this is a relationship, I've never felt this way before. This is like, every relationship up until this point has led me to this point, and now I know what love really feels like. It could be something along those lines, but there's a sense of adventure with the Fool card. It's one of my favorite cards because I love what it represents. I love the fact that it's 0 and that it means that anything is possible. So that, as I said, it could be in any area of life. The advice is represented by the Chariot, and this is about keeping, it's kind of like, I'd say, like in Buddhism, how they say one-pointedness, because this is a card of victory, but he's holding on to the reins of the horses. And the idea is that when you focus, you can succeed. There may be a lot of things tugging at you right now, Virgo. I'm trying to think of anything else specific. Well, it's interesting too, because you're going to experience a couple of hits to your 12th house. I'm sorry, to your second house of earned income. You're going to have in March, you're going to have like in April, a couple of full moons in March and April in the second house of earned income. And this may be connected to maybe a new career, and maybe you're experiencing greater financial growth. I don't know. But the point being that you're embarking on something that you haven't done. And oh yeah, and here's the other thing too. Yeah, I think this, you know what? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Fool card connects to Uranus. Uranus is going to go back into Taurus. It was briefly in Taurus back in May-ish. And now it's back there. And now it will go back there March 6th. Now, Taurus is your 9th house of travel, of university level studies, but also it's the God house, so it could be like different types of spiritual kind of, or you could say metaphysical experiences of an unusual nature, of a psychic nature. But I would say, especially with the travels, because with the Fool card, I could see something of maybe going in a different direction, in a different to a different country even. And these opportunities can come very suddenly, and maybe you're even in the type of job where you will be going to different countries and traveling a lot, but you just have no set schedule for that. Or maybe you're a digital nomad even. Maybe you call the shots of where you travel to, because it doesn't matter. You're able to work remotely. And definitely Uranus is connected to technology. So technology coupled with travel could be a digital nomad. And so the point being that you may be living a freer life for yourself, and that Uranus in Taurus transit that is coming shortly is going to kind of like set that off. So maybe that is a little bit in the future from now. But that's wonderful. Yeah, I didn't make that connection at first, because the reason Uranus rules this card is because the Fool card is about being unconventional. And the Fool doesn't necessarily have a set destination. They don't have an itinerary. the whole point is it's not the destination, it's the journey. What crosses you is the Two of Swords, so you may be on the horns of a dilemma of some sort. Maybe you're choosing between, like I was saying, if I use the example of parenthood, this idea of, do I just completely embrace the domestic life, or do I still try to make sure that my profession is that I keep that? And with the Fool, it probably will be tilted in the direction of being unconventional. So maybe a parent who is a working parent, but they bring their baby to work rather than, you know, do the typical thing of putting it in daycare. Like, you might kind of do things quite differently than what other people expect when you finally decide what you're going to do. But what I see here is that there's a lot of opportunity, that it's not just, you're not stuck in this one place. I see freedom for Virgo, whatever it is that's going on with you. And the other thing, too, I want to make you aware of is that the Chariot connects to Cancer. So this could be like a person that is involved in your life. Maybe there's some people, a couple of people, maybe it's like maybe Virgo is choosing between a Taurus and a Cancer individual, or a Libra and a Cancer individual. What is coming in is represented by the Five of Wands. This is a card of conflict in some cases, where you're butting heads with someone. With this Two of Swords, depending on who the other person is, maybe this is your mate. If this is a baby situation and they don't agree with your decision, or they don't think that it's right, they want you to do something other than what you want to do. But this is also a card of competition. So you may be, it's funny because I don't see Virgo as a very competitive or even ambitious person. When I say ambitious, I mean in that cutthroat kind of type A personality. I see Virgo as a very productive person and a very conscientious person, but not like this. You know, this is kind of a dog-eat-dog environment. And if this is a new workplace, that could make you think, wow, I don't know, did I make the right choice? However, I also think of this is not necessarily a negative card. This can be just like you feeling like that sense of confidence to be able to compete with others. In other words, getting in the fray and showing people what you have, and not being afraid of having to kind of jostle a bit for position, and it being all good. Again, with a love life situation, there could be something where you and another person are not seeing eye to eye, because I see that also with the Two of Swords, perhaps, that you're at loggerheads with somebody, and but you may feel like you have a right to your position. And the outcome is the Judgment card, which is a card of rebirth. So to me, there is a sense with Virgo that you are experiencing a lot of change and growth in your life. And even though it might not be completely harmonious 100% of the time, and there may be things that you are indecisive about, that you really are kind of torn between, it still shows that there, I think I almost was going to say the word excitement with the Fool card, as if anticipation that your life is about to open up in a big way. So I guess we'll see what transpires after that supermoon and how it affects you and how you rise to the occasion. Because I think that's what I see as the Five of Wands for you, is rising to the occasion and really, like, you know, feeling that you have the right to be where you are, that you've deserved it, that you have, you know, you have earned the, like, you know, with the Chariot card, that you have emerged victorious, you feel successful, and you want to show off the fact that you have what it takes. And that's wonderful. So the Judgment card is about cause and effect. And it seems like you have put in the work, and now you're reaping the rewards of it. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you. If you'd like a personalized reading, please click on the link below and check me out online. Otherwise, have a great month. Bye.